Good morning, Dragon family. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone's Thanksgiving? I had Thanksgiving. It was really good, but I will say I didn't get to see much of my family because my kids were at their aunt's, and I didn't know we were doing anything in my family for Thanksgiving till the day before, and I already had plans to go over to Emily's for Thanksgiving. So I just went with the flow. Had a really good Thanksgiving with Emily and her mother and her kids. So that being said, I'm just gonna jump in the day's energies. Actually, I want to start off by saying today is going to be a great day. Just for the simple fact that I say it. That I say it, and that's how you guys should be looking at. That's how you guys should be starting your day. Is starting off as soon as you wake up. Tell yourself it is going to be a good day. Tell yourself that as many times as possible, and I can guarantee it will be a good day. You, you have to think and you have to speak it into existence. When you speak it, you are using the laws of action. Good morning, Jen. How are you guys? How are you? So I'm gonna start off by using my Game of Thrones tarot. The first card out we have is the Page of Swords. So there could be something that we need to learn how to, when we cut things out of our life, we need to learn how to do that. We need to learn of something how. Let me get a few more cards, see if I can get it better. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Joe. All right, so there could be something that we need to. There might be something that we need to cut out of our lives that we are only thinking about doing right now. We are kind of meditating on it. We are kind of thinking about how we're gonna do this. I feel like something that needs to be cut out of our lives is made you feel like you're left out in the cold. Then we have the Two of Spears, which is the Two of Wands. So we are waiting for something. We are waiting for something to happen for this decision to cut how we want to cut this out of our lives. We are waiting for a sign. I feel there's people in here that are waiting for a specific sign to show up. Alright, I just got a book on the floor. I'm not going to take it just because I feel like it doesn't need to be in the reading. Alright, so we have the Knight of Swords. So there's definitely a lot of thought. A lot of thought about, I want to say it's a lot of thought about being left out in the cold. Definitely a lot of thought. There's a little bit of waiting on. All right, so give me a few minutes. I just need to figure out what this is telling me. I just got the 10 of coins. I'm going to grab a different deck, pull a few more cards before I say anything else. Oh, it's not snowing here. It's snowing literally everywhere else around me. I was supposed to be going to visit a friend, a very good friend. I've mentioned her in this channel a few times. Witch of the North. She's over west of me, and I was told that they are getting a foot of snow. They got a foot of snow last night. So I postponed that trip. And then over to the east of me, over on the other side of the lake, over on the other side of Lake Champlain, it is snowing over there. I guess they got like 2 to 4 inches. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. All right, so to clarify the 10 of coins, I got the 10 of coins again, and then the nine of coins, which I'm taking this as a warning, as to not get in your head about your own thoughts, your own wish fulfillment, your own thought of your wish fulfillment, to let down some of the burdens that you are carrying on your back. Good morning, Emily. I don't see any champagne. Jen. All right, so there's a lot of burdens being carried on your back, and that could be why you feel like you are waiting. That could be why you feel you are stagnant within your own energy, because you are sitting there waiting for your wish fulfillment, but you are using your laws of attraction, but you are neglecting your laws of action. You aren't really making any steps towards your wish fulfillment. There is some stagnancy in that, and I feel like that is what's stopping this wish fulfillment from coming in. There is major wish fulfillment coming in. It's just you need to take some action towards getting your wish fulfillment. I feel once you do this, this Knight of Swords is really going to take place. It's really going to take action, take flight towards you. But you have to be the one to make the first step. Oh, whiskey. Whiskey. Don't get me started, Emily. If I didn't have to get my kids later on tonight, I would definitely have some whiskey in this coffee. Peanut butter whiskey in that coffee? Oh, yes. Yes, baby. All right, so we have the strength card. I feel the strength card is here to tell you that you have the strength to take the first step. I don't see the Fool, but I definitely feel Fool energy off from this reading. There's definitely a leap of faith that needs to be taken to get your wish fulfillment. Oh, Jen, if I didn't have my kids tonight, I would be down to celebrate with you. But unfortunately, I have my kids tonight. Daddy duty calls. And when daddy duty calls, I have to answer. All right, so we have the Two of Wands again, the Page of Swords again, and the Lovers. So there definitely is a choice that has to be made. There's definitely no doubt about that. There is a choice that has to be made. And you may need to learn new ways to make this choice. You may need to learn something about yourself, about the way you think. All right, so we got the Five of Cups again. And then we got the Six of Swords. So I feel these two cards, just these two cards alone, or no, that's the Nine of Swords. Not the Six of Swords, I'm sorry. So the Five of Cups to the Nine of Swords is just telling me that you cannot let the burdens from the past, your past heartbreak, hang over you like a pendulum. I feel like you feel, I feel like you think like this burden that's hanging over you. You just cannot let it go. You feel like it has three or four arms, three or four different. I'm getting something major off from this. Give me a second. All right, is the original going to be coming in? Because I just got a sudden hot flash. I feel original is going to be coming in. All right, so the Nine of Swords. This specific Nine of Swords. This is the first time I've ever seen this. If you look. Jen, oh, I'm leaving that one alone. I'm leaving that one alone. All right, so this specific Nine of Swords, if you look at it, there is one single thought going to the point of the sword, and then if you look at it around here, before the sword gets to the tip, it branches off. So those branches, I feel, are your subconscious thoughts that you just are not feeling or not getting, and you feel these thoughts. You just are not understanding where they're coming from. But you need to let go of the need to understand those thoughts, and just let the universe work its magic, because it will work its magic. You just need to let go of your subconscious thoughts and leave your conscious to the universe, if that makes any sense. All right, so we got the Eight of Coins. And we have the Six of Swords. So there's a victory coming. I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that you need to keep focusing on your own stability, on your own finances. And by doing this, you will get the victory. You will get the transformation that you are asking for. All right, so we got the King of Cups. The King of Cups, and this is just telling me that you need to be studious within your own emotions. You need to figure out what your emotions are telling you to get this transformation, that you are asking for, to get this transformation that you are hoping for, that you will be getting. You just have to put in the work. There's some emotional work that needs to be done. There's some emotional work that needs to be done, and there's also a little bit of waiting, a little bit of hurry up and wait kind of thing. It's like hurry up and do your work so that you can wait around to figure out what it is that you want. And then once you figure out what you want, you can start working towards how you want to get it. I know it's the hurry up and wait. I hate it. But in order to get our wish fulfillment, then we need to wait. Unfortunately, we need to wait and not to worry about any confrontation that comes from this waiting period. I feel there may be some confrontation while you are waiting, but this waiting, you have to keep your calm, you have to keep your emotions at bay whenever this Five of Wands situation comes into play. So we got the Ten of Coins again. So we got the Ten of Coins 3 different times in 3 different decks. So I feel like this is a cycle that we have gone through many times. I don't see any cycle cards in the reading, but I feel like there's a cycle here that whenever we have gone through this before, we have gone through this hurry up and wait moment, but we haven't gotten too much past the wait, because when this confrontation comes in, that is when we get in our own heads, and that is when we tend to take a step backwards, because we are not patient enough to wait for whatever is good for us. Or we are not patient enough to really take into consideration. So we just got the Lovers again. So this Lovers is telling us that once we get through this waiting moment, once we get through this confrontation moment, and keep our wits, keep our emotions about what we are going through, and not let our past mishaps cloud our future or cloud our present moment, then we will get a lover situation. We will get a connection that's like no other. All right, so I just got my last 2 tarot cards that I'm going to pull were the High Priestess and the Five of Coins. All right, so these cards right here together are telling me not to worry about being left out in the cold from the past. Pay attention to what the signs that you are getting from your higher self, from your dark side. Do not go into the darkness without shining your light. I just got. Because this High Priestess, there's a scroll at the bottom of her altar. I don't know if you guys can read it, but I will read it to you. Good morning, Fraz. Oh, and I just spilled my coffee. All right, so the scroll says darkness into darkness, the key to all mystery. So when you feel you are in the dark, that is when you need to shine your light the brightest. That is when you need to shine your light the brightest so that the darkness fades away into nothing. Do not be afraid of your dark side. Your dark side is your shadow side. Everyone has a dark side, everyone has a light side. We just have to keep our thoughts as positive as we can when we feel the dark is when we feel the dark is the strongest. As you can see, I'm dripping coffee all over the place. I'll pick it up after the reading. All right, so I'm just gonna pull a Dragon Fate Oracle and read out of the book for you guys. I'm surprised the original hasn't came in. I'm feeling some kind of heat. Some kind of heat is just wow. Can anyone else feel it? All right, so we have two cards. We have the Guardians, Fly High, and Wu Wang. I will let you guys decide what card I will read out of the book. All right, so here's the number 36 card, Wu Wang. And then here's the Guardians, Fly High, the number 40 card. So what card do you guys want me to read out of the book? I will read the other one intuitively, but I will read one of these cards out of the book. You guys tell me which card you want me to read out of the book. They're both dragons. They're both dragons, Jen. They're both dragons, Joe. Number 40. All right, so the number 40 is the Guardians. So intuitively, I get Wild Pure Heart. Intuitively, I will read this one. All right, so Wild Pure Heart is just telling me that we have the protection of the dragon. We have the protection of the dragon that controls our heart, that's master of our own heart. And we just need to put our trust in that protection and go after something that we want with a wild pure heart. With Go after it with nothing but your heart. Go after it with nothing but your own feelings. Go after it with your own feelings and really go after it. And intuitively, for this one that I'm going to be reading out of the book, this is where I got the protection from, because I feel that we are protected and we cannot be afraid to fly high and to go after what it is what we want. Give me 1 second. I just need to find that book. It's around here somewhere. Maybe, maybe not. All right, so I don't think I'm going to be able to read out of the book for that one. I cannot find the book. And there it is. I got it. Sorry, guys, it fell off my table. All right, so the number 40 card, the Guardians. All right, the Guardians. The Guardians speak. For wonderful outcomes, all decisions must be made in the spirit of trust and adventure. The very spirit you have displayed in asking you to assist you, in order for you to understand which direction you must travel in, you must gain higher perspective. It does not mean try and be better or in a way higher than everyone else. But to fly as an eagle, one of the dragon fae would fly high above the situation so you can see all of its ramifications and lessons, its wisdoms and knowledge spreading through time and space. This way you will know which direction to take next. Ask the dragon fae to send you visions and messages from this higher perspective, so we can assist you to make this decision. Always understanding that while you may see much from this perspective, you will never know all. We will fly you high above the crossroads, above all the crossroads, and from this point you will see your choices in a splendor and diversity. So this is just telling me there may be something that you just need to get a different perspective on. There may be something that you just need to get go above the level that you are on to get a different perspective on your situation. Look at it from a third party if you can, and then and only then I feel that you will be able to make this decision with your wild pure heart, because I feel everyone in this reading, everyone in my chat right now has a very wild pure heart, and there is just something that you just need to see from a third party. You need to see from a different perspective. That could be where the stagnant energy is coming from, because stagnant energy feels a lot like the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is just telling you that you need to see something from a different perspective. So that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you guys wouldn't mind giving me a like, I have 5 people in here and only 3 likes. So could I get you guys all to hit the like button so I can get my message out there, so I can start growing my channel? My channel is kind of stagnant right now. It's been stuck at about 327 to 330 for the past week or so. So that being said, I'm just going to pick my cards up and chit chat with you guys for a little bit as I'm doing this. Oh, I got balance in here. I love it. I love it, guys. I got my balance. Just need to make sure I put all the cards in the right decks, so I'm not confusing myself during my readings. I think I used 4 or 5 different decks in this reading. I love you too, Emily. I love each and every one of you. Thank you guys all for being here. I would not be able to do this without you guys. Exactly. Remember, today is going to be a good day. Tell yourself that as much as you need, no matter what is going on in your life. As long as you say, you have to speak it into existence. You have to use the laws of action and the laws of attraction. So remember, every single day, write or say or verbalize or just tell yourself that it will be a good day, and I can guarantee it will be a good day. As long as you believe that your words are stronger than anyone else's words, then today is going to be a good day. So all my cards are off the table. I'm going to get a napkin and pick up this coffee that I just spilled. And I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I know I will, because I said it. And I'm passing that energy on to you guys. Each and every one of you guys are going to have an amazing day. That being said, I'm gonna head out of here, pick up this coffee. Hopefully I'll get some Instacarts in so I can make some money. But I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I love you all. I will talk to you guys all later.